Good evening, everybody. Welcome to my Tuesday night live feed. My name is Linda. I'm also known as the Psychic Pinup. I am based here in Wollongong, New South Wales, which is about 1 hour south of Sydney. I was about to say north, but no, I am south, definitely south. Sorry, it's been a long weekend. I've been very, very busy with a bit of travel and doing back-to-back readings and catching up with some beautiful women. So we'll just wait for some people to jump on. My phone that's down here next to me that I have going so I can see comments going at the same time, it's playing up on me. It just keeps rebooting and freezing, and unfortunately, a lot of the times when I'm on the phone to people, it will cut out and they think I've hung up on them, and it's not the case. I have to wait for the whole phone to reboot and turn itself back on so I can ring people back. So if you can just let me know that you are online, let me know that where you are watching from. I do thank you all for joining me. As you know, Facebook has changed the goalpost here, and they don't send out notifications to people when I do go live. It's a bit of potluck now. You need to remember and go onto my Facebook page and go and look for my live now. Apparently, I do go live through YouTube as well, if that makes it easier for anybody. So you're all jumping on now. My little fur baby here has decided to join me early this evening instead of halfway through a show where she starts crying. So this is my little girl here. So that's why if you see me doing funny things with my hands, it's her I'm hanging on to. Thank you, Julie, for moderating for me this evening. So all the comments you see coming from the Psychic Pinup is coming from Julie, who owns the Psychic Hub at Port Kembla, the cafe, Enigma Cafe. Anybody interested in going down there, I'd highly recommend it. She does have readers in there. It's a very social scene, put it that way. So well worth checking out. I'm 2 doors. My shop is 2 doors down from there. So, she's read the riot act there, what you can and can't do on my live feed. So thanks for that, Julie. So let me know where you are watching from. Now, if you are a regular, you know what the deal is. If you are a newbie, welcome. I do ask that you like and share this live feed. Let me know that you have done that by just writing liked and shared along with your questions and or comments. Please, I am attracted to the ones who do like and share. I do believe in a bit of an exchange of energy here. I do dedicate 1 hour each week to be doing free readings on here. It's just my way of giving back, but it's also my way of being able to spread myself out a little bit further also. Melinda, I think I remember you from the weekend. Is that right, honey? The surname, I recognise the surname. So thank you for joining me. Hang on, I've still got my watch on here. So let me just take this watch off. I don't like to read with the watch on. Okay, let's have a look at you all. Who have we got on here? Renee, hello. Sarah, hello. Larissa, hello. Julie from the UK. What time is it over there, honey? Is it early morning for you? I used to know the time difference, but I have not had to really know the time difference lately. I haven't had any readings over there lately, so I've sort of I've lost track of the time differences. Michelle, hello. Okay, who else have we got here? Larissa, Julie, hello. So I think I've got a couple of newbies on here. So I'm one of these people that I do encourage people to interact on these live feeds. Now, if you're not familiar with how I read, I'm just going to run through that again. I'm sorry if people are on here, you already know that. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to do it again. I'm a psychic and I'm a medium. It's two different things. Hang on. So, Eliza, you're lagging, are you? I don't know if people can just look at that. Let me just my phone's just turned itself back on. So let's have a look, see if I have frozen. If people can just let me know, can you see me? Am I moving? Is my mouth moving? Now, why is it all of a sudden wanting me to log on as well? Nothing simple, is it? Technology. Remember last week I had a rant about technology? Hang on, let me just go onto the Psychic Pinup page. Just bear with me, guys. And hopefully I can get through a whole show without this phone freezing up on me. I really need to go and get another phone. Okay. All right. So people are saying no lagging. So it must be you, honey. It must be at your end. Now, as I was saying, I am a psychic and I'm a medium. It's two different things. A psychic being somebody who will tap into your energy and sees what's going on around you, past, present, possible, future. And a medium is somebody who will connect to past loved ones and brings messages through. I am both. I do both. However, on these live feeds, I do prefer the psychic side of it because we do have a lag that happens. So me talking now, you're not seeing out there in internet land for at least another 30 seconds. And I am an evidential medium and I do bring evidence to the table. And I need you to say yes or no straight away with things. And it just gets a little bit long. And I'm quite mindful of that as I do have other people watching, and I try to give as much to as many on here as I can in that short 1 hour that we are on live. So if we can stick to the psychic questions, I would appreciate that. Saying that, if I do have spirit come through, by all means, yes, I will certainly be bringing them through, but I'm not going to actively go looking for past loved ones on these live feeds. You are more than welcome to book a private reading with me though, however. So if you'd like to do that, the details are across the bottom of the screen there, the psychicpinup.setmore.com. Now, if you go to that web page, it will take you to my next available appointment. I am fully booked out this week with my readings, and I understand my next availability will be next Wednesday, not tomorrow, but next Wednesday is my first available appointment. So I will be in Port Kembla doing face-to-face readings. If you cannot get to me in Port Kembla, I am available for Zoom readings. Saying that, I will be back in Goulburn again next Saturday, so that's the 6th of May. I am doing a platform show at the Goulburn Club on Saturday evening with Linda Yusuf. So the two of us will be on stage for a couple of hours, bringing messages through to the audience from their loved ones, and also throwing in some psychic readings in the mix there as well. The following day, I will be at the Goulburn Workers Club. It's two different clubs I'm working from that weekend. Goulburn Workers Club for the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo. Now, I understand the doors open at 10:30 for that expo and finishes at 5. I believe also that Living Wellness is taking pre-bookings for the readers in the readers room. For that day, the Sunday, I will be in the readers room. I understand that I have a spot there available for pre-booking if anybody is in Goulburn and would like to snap that up. Unless Danielle has sent me a message through and I've not seen it yet in the last couple of hours, but I understand that's where I am currently at the moment. So if you would like to pre-book your reading, not just with me, but there's many other wonderful readers that will be in that room that day, go to the Living Wellness events page. I'm not handling the bookings, so please don't ask me about it. I'll just be redirecting you to Living Wellness. So Living Wellness events on Facebook, and she will be able to help you out there. Saying that, I am anticipating getting back into Canberra in the next couple of weeks for a day of reads. And what else have I got? Sydney Mind Body Spirit Festival up in Darling Harbour. I believe that's coming up in about 4 weeks' time as well. But I will speak about that when we get closer to that weekend. Now, I just believe I saw Nell pop up there. Did I see you pop up there, Nell? So there we go, flow yoga and healing. Okay, so those who are in the Young area, we had the most amazing retreat on Sunday for these beautiful women. And it was all thanks to the beautiful Nell of Flow Yoga and Healing. She has a wellness center in Young. If you're not familiar with that, I would encourage you to go and check that out as well. I believe I've seen a comment come up there, Flow Yoga and Healing by Nell. That's her. She facilitated this this beautiful retreat and got a handful of practitioners in, and there was all different stations there. It was a wonderful day for these ladies to relax, and she calls it Nurture You. So it was about taking back and nurturing yourself, because we do give so much of ourselves out to everybody else, family, friends, and a lot of the times we forget to fill our own cup. And this is what Nell's retreats are all about. So I believe that she will be announcing another one soon, so keep an eye out for that. Again, excuse me. Excuse me, that's spirit coming through. I'm sorry. Yeah, this one's a little pesky, this one coming through. We'll see what we can do with this. But if you haven't liked her page, I'd encourage you to go and do that as well, because I know that she's got many projects coming up. Okay, now again, I do ask if you like and share the live feed. Let me know that you have done that. I do not answer medical or legal questions on live feeds. I'm sorry, I don't even go there, so don't ask me that. And that also includes pregnancy. Sorry, ladies, pregnancies it's under medical for me. Who else have we got here? Christy, hello. MJ, hello. Eliza, like Belinda. Okay, who else have we got here? So I've seen you, Nil. Thank you. I think, is that all I've got? Who else? What else have I got to talk about? I keep forgetting half the things. So, Julie, was I supposed to bring something else up? Nell, have I forgotten anything? You know what I'm like. I get really absent-minded. Please. Okay, let's have a look. Excuse me. You know me. I get thirsty when I read. Now I know there's a number of you watching. Who's my quiet ones that are just sitting in the background, just lurking? I call you orbiters. Let me know who you are. Just to let everybody know, I am broadcasting across multiple platforms this evening. And so if you're sitting in a channel where there's only a couple of you watching, you think I'm ignoring you, I'm not. So everything, I'm broadcasting through a third-party platform, and it all comes back to a central point here. But this is when I will encourage you, if you're not already watching through the Psychic Pinup, to go and watch through the Psychic Pinup, because sometimes I can miss comments, and that's why I've got my phone opened at the Psychic Pinup down here. So you probably got more. Sometimes I can. There we go. See, that's why I've got my phone opened. My naughty phone's turned itself on again. So it just means you got more of a chance of me seeing you on the Psychic Pinup with the comments down here. Okay. Haley, see, you're lurking. I can tell I've got many lurkers on here this evening. Helicopters. Sarah's orbiting. Now you all come out of the shadows. I love it. I look like a real witch tonight, don't I, with my cat here? So, Natasha, what can I do to stop thinking and feeling emotions about my past relationship? Honey, this is about learning to release and let go. It's like it's done. It's okay. I know that Nell's going to sit here and watch this and be a little bit amused, because we've had this whole discussion over the weekend. It's something that you still need to honor, that you had this relationship, but there becomes a point where you need to actually cut cords and release that energy and let it go. It's like literally, rolling into a ball and throwing it away. Now, I'm not saying that's going to dismiss the memories that you have of that relationship, but it's effectively, for me, removing the energy from that person. Now, this is the thing. A lot of the times when I can speak from experience, when you remove an energy from a certain person, sometimes you do hear when they come back again. And it's like you're detaching, but then they will come back and try to attach again. Now, I'm not saying do that to get them to come back, but just be aware that is something that can happen for you. Now, there is no quick, fast solution for this. And I would recommend you getting that energy, using the energy that you've got there with the thoughts and putting into that relationship and redirecting it into something else. Now, for me, when I need to redirect energy, I tend to go and meditate and do a lot of meditation and connecting in with spirit. And then I'm a big advocate of journaling as well, and writing down everything that comes to you during meditation, because believe it or not, you are communicating with your team and you are getting messages there. So every little random thing that you get pops into your mind, I actually want you to write it down. It's not silly. That's actually your ego kicking in with that. So I actually want you to write it all down, because there will become a point where things will just become quite clear for you. But there's no hard, fast solution to this. It's be kind to you, and a lot of meditation and redirecting that energy. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay. Christy, is there anyone coming in new for me in regards to love? Christy, my heart's breaking at the moment. So they're telling me that you're still going through a healing period at the moment. They just highlighted March with me. So what happened in March, please? I feel like I need to highlight March with this. Christy, I've also got a female figure coming through for you. I feel like it was a grandmother that's coming through for you, and it's like yeah, I feel like that this lady is somebody that you were quite close with when you were younger, and she used to tell you a lot of stories. And this is the lady that's looking over you and literally, I want to say, rooting for you to push you forward with the person that is meant to come into your life, because she said it's time now. Do you understand that when she said it's time for you to be you and time for you to shine? But I'm just being shown that there is a little bit more work for you to be doing here. Now, again, I've got to highlight this March. So either something happened in March. Okay, so break up in March. Yes, your grandma. So she wants to come through to give you lots and lots of love, honey. And she said, "It's you deserve the best." Okay. Now I know that wasn't a fan of Tina Turner, but as I said, that Spirit's starting to sing to me, "Simply the Best." And so I maybe go and find that song and crank it up. Okay, so I'll leave that there. So I hope that helps you. All right, who else have we got here? Chris Gale, just wondering, will I have my own business or more job opportunities? Okay, Chris, I'm actually seeing an offer coming in for you around work, and there is going to be uncertainty here as to whether you're going to take that role. I know that you want your business, and that's why I'm going to say I'm picking up that energy of uncertainty there for you. Okay, they're saying you need to follow your emotions with this. If it's not sitting right with you, don't take it. But I am seeing that there is going to be another offer coming in for you. Okay, I'm getting the number 4 around you, so it could be in the next 4 weeks, but the number's 4 quite important for you. Okay, so so you understand that, Christy? I hope you understand that. Thank you. Now, Larissa, should I move to Sydney, honey? You must be a newbie on here, is that right, darling? Because I'm one of these people, and I'll say this every single time: a psychic should not be telling you what to do. And we can see the situations. I can see where you're sitting at on your timeline, but this one I will say that us as human beings have free will, and you can change that timeline at any stage. But I can't tell you what to do. But where I'm sitting at as of tonight, I do see that there is a move coming for you. I am picking up a number 10 around that. So I'm going to say, when I get numbers, their time frames 10 days, 10 weeks, 10 months. It could even be October being the 10th month. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Who else have we got down here? So if you're not watching on the Psychic Pinup, I would encourage you to go and do that. Now, my phone seems to have frozen again. Why is it every time when you freeze, you've got a ridiculous look on your face? Why? Okay. Who else have we got here? So, am I still moving? Hang on, baby. Hang on, darling. Okay, who else have we got here? You're welcome, Larissa. Belinda, yes, your parents will be together yes, most definitely. When we cross over, we're actually met by family members or and even friends, and because it's all a big soul family on the other side. You don't have to be blood related to be part of a soul family, and we never cross alone. We're always met by loved ones. So I will say yes, without tuning in, most definitely I can promise you that. And there is a lot of love. There is a lot of love around your family, I'm just being told as well. uh, this is really weird. Does the name Felix mean anything to you? Okay, I'll just leave that there, but I can promise you that maybe Felix is for somebody else on here that's watching. Let's have a look. Hmm. Hayley, we have many people watching over us, honey. I call them the team. It's the team. So when we talk about teams, we talk about spirit guides, spirit helpers, angels, your past loved ones, and your ancestors. You have a multitude of people watching over you. Now, if you're talking about anybody in particular, you can quite easily ask them to step forward and ask a question. And more often than not, the first thing that pops into your mind is them giving you the answer. Hmm. No, Felix. Okay, that's fine. And again, if those who are not familiar with how I read, if I see, hear, smell, taste, and feel, or whatever, I will say it. It's not for me to understand. Hmm. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay, Kerry Moore. Will I move house anytime soon, please? Look, Kerry, I feel like there is an offer coming in for you. So I'm going to say yes. I do see an offer, something being offered to you. So I am going to say yes. I'm picking up the number 3 here with this 3 to 4, 3 to 4. So it could be 3 to 4 weeks, 3 to 4 months. So I'm going to say yes. I do see that happening for you. So I hope that helps you. Okay, who else have we got here? Okay, Eliza, which question do you want me to answer for you, honey? Employment or relationship, please? Good evening, Scott. Thank you for joining me. I think this little one wants to get down. You watch, she'll go down and then she'll want to come back up again. There you go. Cat fur. Employment. So, what was your question about employment? You're just wanting, hang on, tell me if you see employment coming. Thank you. Okay, thank you, lovely. All right. I want to say it's a source of an endless frustration for you, isn't it, honey? Overthinking, overthinking. You're not even really sleeping well. It's constantly on your mind, which is understandable. But what they're showing me here, there seems to be a block here with you. I feel like it's something to do with your thought process. So I feel like you need to start. Okay, you know when we get down, when things aren't going the right way, and then we seem to attract more of that. So this is where I feel like you need to flip that. I know it's easier said than done, but start thinking the positive side of things and saying, yes, I do have a job. Yes, I am wonderful, because they're showing me here there is a block here, and that is what we need to be tackling here. I am picking up the number 8 with you in terms of employment. Okay, so I don't feel like it's in 8 days. I feel like it will be in the next 8 weeks that I do see employment here, but I want you to start manifesting this and start believing and envisaging yourself actually with this role. Okay, there is something that is coming for you, darling. I'm saying it's about eight weeks. Good evening, Linda. I was just talking about our show. Okay, you can come on if you want. You want to come on and do some readings with me? So those of you who are not familiar, Goulburn area, I am doing a show with Linda Yusuf next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday night at the Goulburn Club, and she's just popped in to say hello. I'm just going to see if she's a little bit game to come on and do some readings with me as well. See if she can, we'll see what happens. She's, I'm in my PJs. Yeah, okay, all right, not a problem. Not a problem. Who else have we got on here? Jane, I keep seeing a drain around the cat. Like the cat's, it doesn't mean that the cat's in the drain, but to me that's indicating stuck somewhere. So I'm seeing like a bit of a concrete structure and being stuck in there. Could be a grate, one of those iron grates, or something of that nature that I'm being shown here. Now, was that 3 nights ago? What's the 3 related around the cat? Okay, and has this cat got little white feet as well, please? Because I'm being shown that with the white feet. Okay, Eliza, so thank you, that makes sense. I recently had surgery and unable to work for at least another 8 weeks. So you understand that. And I'll always stay true to everything that I get given from Spirit, but they were specifying the number 8 there. So in between the surgery and that, use this time for you to meditate, connect to your team, and get some downloads with this honey. So not tonight, but let's make it happen. Okay, so next Tuesday night, I will be live with Linda Yusuf. We will be doing back-to-back readings on here next Tuesday night. So mark it down in your diary, everybody. I've just committed you to that, darling. Okay, Jane, what's the yes for? So when I get snippets and I forget what I've said. So 3 nights ago, okay, so this is the information I'm getting from Spirit for you. So I said 3 nights, yes, and she's a grey tabby and she's got little white feet or something about her feet. I'm being shown here. So we are doing as I said, I'm seeing concrete and something with a grate. So I feel like it could possibly be stuck with something. Okay. I'm not picking up that she's passed, put it that way. If that's what you're wanting to know, I'm still picking up the energy with the cat. Okay. Larissa, yes, Spirit World does communicate through dreams, definitely, yes. And again, this is when I do encourage people to start getting into the habit of writing in journals. And this is how I started off doing this sort of work. And I'm only going into my 5th year now of readings. But when I started out, I religiously kept a journal with me, or just a notepad or an exercise book. And I used to, in the morning when I woke up, write down the dream. If I could remember it, I would write it out in detail. And then I would always draw myself a card or a tarot card and interpret that for me while I had my cup of coffee. And to me, that was my message from my team for the day as well. And then I'll just keep that book with me throughout the day. And I would just write down random thoughts or signs or synchronicities, things that caught my attention. I would just write it all down in the book. And that was my way of training myself. So when you're talking about do they come to you in dreams, I will say yes, they do. I will also talk about visitations. So messages we get, to me, is different than a visitation. So I'm always communicating with my team on the 5D when I am when I am sleeping. And I make a point of it when I go to sleep. I'll say to my team, okay, I want to be shown X, Y, Z, or what I need to be doing in terms of what they want me to do. And I will get it in dream form as well. But when we talk about visitations, that's from our past loved ones, like somebody who's crossed over. You will know when you have a visitation. It is so vivid, even down to emotions that you feel, and you could even be crying in the dream or wake up crying. That's visitations. Okay, so you're saying, what's a visitation? Yeah, so that is what a visitation is. Okay, all right, who else have we got on here? So Dad had a visitation last night. That's beautiful. Okay, Sarah, I can't tell you what to do, sweetheart. Psychics can't be telling you what to do. Okay, when you're talking about what should we do with Dad's ashes and putting them somewhere in particular, and again, I'm going to go back to being a very big advocate of meditation. I want you to start meditating, and I want you to tune in. Okay, you will get your answer. Okay, they will let you know what to do and where it needs to go. Okay, honey? I can't answer that one for you, Jane. I don't know how far out the cat is from the house. I'm sorry. I'm not being shown that. I'm just being shown a snippet of something concrete-ish with a bit of an iron grate. I'm sorry. That's all I can give you. Okay. Who else have we got on here? So those who have just joined me, I will ask if you can like and share the live feed. Please pop that in the comment section there, liked and shared, and along with your comments and also questions. Now, I'm also open to be talking about psychic development and mediumship development as well, if anybody's got questions with that. Okay, Larissa, soulmates come into our lives for reasons, and this is where I think people get a little bit confused with soulmates, that they think that we need to stay with them our whole life. It's not the case. We all come down as a collective as soul from a soul family, and your soul family or your soulmates. We have many in a lifetime, and they all come into our life to teach us lessons. So your best friend could be your soulmate, your lover could be your soulmate. You could, your mum could be your soulmate. There's many different soulmates there, and they all come in to teach us lessons. So what are you saying, Linda? You cannot do Tuesday nights, you teach in Campbelltown. I can do, okay, I've got to check my diary with that because I'm a bit busy at the moment. So I'll see what I can do. I'll look at it tomorrow, Linda. So we'll work it out. Okay. Now, who else have we got on here? Did I see you on here somewhere, Tracy Williams? I thought I saw your name pop up, but I can't see the question. If you can let me know that, honey, because I know that you are a big supporter of mine. Okay. Now, let me just go back, open up, because my phone has already frozen and switched itself on and off twice so far. Now, let's have a look here. So you're asking, will I be a car? Okay. Yes, but there's a number 2 around it. So 2 days, 2 weeks. And I think that they need more information or something. There's something else that needs to happen first, lovely. Okay, but I'm feeling quite favourable. I do feel like yes, I'm getting the number two with you with that. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Is that a van that you're getting, sweetheart? I'm seeing a van. The van. It's a new van, is it? The van, the 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 vehicle you got now, is that a dark colour one? Because I'm seeing a darker colour car. Okay, so I'll leave that there for you. Okay, who else have we got on here? What's the yes for? It's you've got a darker colour car now or darker colour car coming that you've got your eyes on. I'm just saying dark colour. Larissa, when you talk about psychic attachments, are you talking about uh, attacks or attachments? I'll say yes to both. I have experienced both. I do get both. So it's all about learning how to protect yourself, really. And this is something that you need to get into a habit of if you are going to be exploring this a little bit more. Now, for me personally, I do pray twice a day in the morning um, when I'm in the shower. Basically, that's my way of opening up and letting spirit know that I'm ready to work for the day. And overnight time when I get into bed, it's prayers again, but it's just more of a gratitude thing, thanking them for the day, and just basically closing myself down and letting them know that I'm basically shut for business, and I'd like to have a peaceful night. It's all learning about protection, and there's many different ways of doing protection, and we've all got our own ways of doing it, and it's something that I feel like it's a personal thing for you to go and learn and do yourself. So I hope that helps you. Sarah, yes, of course they do. You know how many times I've done mediumship? Sarah's asking if you lose someone that didn't believe in the psychic world, well, you mean spirit world, because there's a bit of a difference there. Would they still come through to a medium or not? This is the funny thing, and if Linda's watching, she's probably laughing now about this. There's so many times we've done mediumship readings where a full skeptic that has passed will come through and just let themselves known to my sitter, and just to let them know that it's real all the time. Yes, the answer is yes. Jane, I can't give you any more, lovely. That's all that they showed me. Okay, and I'm on a live feed here, and there's people here. And to do that, sweetheart, I need to actually sit and really tune in here, and I can't do that at the moment because this is a show that I'll try to give something to everybody, honey. I hope you understand that. But I'm showing that's what they showed me, and if I get the information, I'll more than yes, we'll pass it on. But that's all they've given me at that time when I was doing that reading for you, honey. Okay. Scott, when we talk about friends, what sort of friends? Are you talking like friends as in friends off the Friends show? Or you're talking about more romantic friends? Friends. Okay, because I see that you're a very likable person, and who would not want to be friends with you, Scott? So I'm guessing you're leaning more towards the romantic um, side of it. Is that correct, my love? Okay. That person, I believe, is going through. Are they going through something legal at the moment, or they're waiting for some money to come in? Is that right? Psychic attacks, Larissa. Um, Psychic attacks can come from people who are jealous. It doesn't need to be from spirit world. It's an energy thing, and more often than not, these attacks do come from people who are jealous of you, or not happy about your success, or and again, they may not be doing it maliciously, but it's that energy that they're projecting. Tammy, what are we liking and sharing? This live feed, honey. Thank you. Okay. How are we going for time? Wow, it's gone quick, hasn't it? 20 to 9 already. Hmm. Excuse me. So you get that from people at work. Okay, well, maybe, look, I'm not an expert at crystals, but maybe some obsidian or black tourmaline, anything that's black, you might want to keep with you as well. That does absorb negativity. Any negativity that's being thrown at you, that may help you. Oh, thanks, Tammy. All right, who else we got on here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yes, Tracy, I just saw that about the darker car going to the lighter one. So I have to honour that. Yes, yes. That car you got's a bit rusty, is it? Because I just feel like there's issues with it and it's going. Who else have we got on here? So I've got a number of you on here at the moment. Who is from Goulburn or Canberra or around that surrounding area there? If you can just let me know, because you may not have been on at the beginning when I was talking about the show that we've got on next Saturday night, the 6th of May. I'm doing a platform show with Linda Yusuf, who we are getting on next week. We're going to be doing back-to-back readings, so we've just decided here on the live feed. Tickets are now on sale. We're 50% sold out for that show, and tickets will not be available at the door if we've sold out, and that does happen a bit. So just to give you heads up with that. If you haven't already liked my Facebook page, I would encourage you to go and do that, the Psychic Pinup. There are links there to be able to purchase the tickets for the event. It's $45 a ticket. The show will go for about 2 hours. We try to get through as many people as what we can in that time. And it's just a beautiful platform to be bringing through messages to you beautiful people from past loved ones. And then we, as I said before, we do throw some psychic questions in there as well. So we try to structure it so everybody gets something out of it. So if you are in Goulburn, you might be interested in coming to that. If not, the following day, we do have the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo on at the Workers Club. So the Saturday night, we will be at the Goulburn Club, and the next day we will be at the Workers Club. Now, also, yeah, Linda's saying she's looking forward to it. It's funny. I do adore doing platform shows. Now, just a little bit off topic again for those Goulburn people. With the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo, there are a number of readers in the readers room on the Sunday. Now, I know that they are now open for pre-bookings for that event. Now, I'm not handling them, so please don't contact me. You need to go to Living Wellness Events page on Facebook, and there will be a whole list of all the readers on there. You are able to pre-book your session or your reading there. The thing is, they only book out the first session. All the other sessions for the readers are a first come, first serve basis. So you've got the heads up with that. And I know from experience when I've done the Goulburn, the Workers Club, there is a line down those stairs and out to the foyer. So if you're wanting to get a reading, I would suggest that you get there earliest rather than later, because I know that the reader's room tends to get booked out within the first hour of those doors opening. But she's now taking pre-bookings for the first session only. Just heads up. Might want to go and do that tonight. You're a likable man. See, we know that, Scott. See, ladies, welcome to Linda's dating service. We have this beautiful man, Scott, here, who is a big supporter of mine, and he follows me, and he's always on these live feeds, and he's always giving. Any single ladies out there? Scott's a beautiful man. See, but the problem is, most women just want to be friends with me. Oh, honey. Let's change your mindset. What meditations are you doing here, sweetheart? Okay. See, and I hate that when they say, oh, you treat them mean, keep them keen. That's so not you. So not you, darling. So Natasha's saying, yes, he is. Okay. I'm being shown here, okay. I feel like there is something brewing, put it that way. Now, the thing is, I feel like you're setting yourself up for failure because it's like a pattern and you're just waiting for it to repeat again. I want you to get out of that mindset. You're saying you need to get out of that mindset. Let's flip it. Because, and as I said last week, what we fear, we create. And I feel like you are doing that again, sweetheart. So stop it. Just stop it. I do feel like that this one will develop. Okay? Change your mindset, sweetheart. Mm-hmm. There's Scott, thanks for your support. See, I keep making a joke that I will have a private Zoom thing going on one night, and all the singles will just get all the single people in there and we'll all have a chat. Chat. Or just free people. It's just for free. The singles. Okay. Julie Ramston, thank you for liking and sharing. Do you see me moving soon? Oh, yeah, I do actually, sweetheart. Yep. Okay. I want to say free agent. Are you a free agent? What did you just cut or something? I just felt like you've just removed something from your life. Free agent, ready to take the bull by the horns. And I want to say you are ready to tackle that world. And I'm just going to say, yes, I do see it happening. And it's in the pipeline now, I feel. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And my phone's frozen again. Awesome. It's going to reboot itself again. There we said, Linda saying you have to be friends to be lovers. Don't rush it. So true. So true. Okay, you're welcome, Julie. Hope that helps you. Okay, so now I've got the matchmakers on here. Have I? I love this. I should provide a matchmaking service while I do the live feeds. Okay. So, Natalie, you're looking forward to seeing me in Goulburn. Have you purchased tickets for that yet, Natalie? Okay, have I seen your tickets come through for that? So we've got here Jane. Hello, Jane. Would love a change in my work. Do you see any changes there? Okay, Jane, are you working in spiritual? Because that's the first thing I went to there. So you either work in that or that's what you're going to be changing to. I do see you actually walking away from, or not actually physically, but emotionally detaching. It's like you've got no interest in what you're doing, and I do see that there is this emotional detachment there. But I do see that there is going to be a period of rest here with you before you deciding what road or what direction to be taking this. I am being shown, that's interesting. I'm being shown that there is a legal document or something around you that's signing, and it could very well be to do with what you are going to be doing. They're not giving me a time frame, but I will say that yes, I feel like it's a whole change of direction of career, if that means anything to you. I also feel I have to talk about um, there may be this period of 6 months here where you're not sure of what to do, and there'll be up, down, up, down. But, and please don't shoot the messenger, but I'm feeling like it's not until March next year when we are settled in what we are doing. Not saying that you're not going to be doing that work in the next 6 months, but I feel like it's right up until March next year when you are settled or comfortable with what you are doing, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'll leave that there. I hope that helps you. Random question for you, darling. I'm tasting, as I was feeling into this, I know it's Anzac Day, but I'm tasting a lot of like biscuit type things with oats in it. Have you been eating those? It's oats, and it could very well be Anzac biscuits. But it's, what have you been eating, or are you eating at the moment? Okay, you would love to change to spiritual. That's what the first thing that they hit me with. What's you're going to be doing? Okay, so I always stay true to the information that I do get from spirit. So you stay true to yourself too. Okay. So Natalie, not yet. Waiting on my sisters. We come each time. You'll be there. Awesome. I look forward to seeing you there. And are you going to the expo the next day as well? Right. I can hear the lady next door. She's very noisy. Um, right. Now, MJ, you're saying, do you see the relationship with my siblings improving, please? Why are you the rock? Why are you the meat and the sandwich, lovely? You work hard. I feel like, okay, I'm going a little bit off topic here. I feel like you don't get enough credit for hard work. I feel like with you, you're either taken advantage of or people aren't recognizing your value, your worth. Okay, now this could very well be related to you and your siblings, but I had to bring that up. They've asked me to bring that up for you, and I want you just to sit on that for me. And now they're showing me here, work. Yep, it's happening, but I'm not seeing it. I'm picking up number 8. Okay, so if you're familiar with me, when I get numbers, they're time frames. So maybe there may be improvements in about 8 weeks. If not, I feel like it'll be around about August. There you may see a bit of a change there. So I hope that helps you. Hang on. Now I'm getting messages, private messages as we speak. Let me just see this, because this person wouldn't message me unless it's important. So just bear with me, guys. I think. Oh no. Hang on a minute, guys. Hang on. No, there's just a bit of a lag. Okay, so MJ, your birthday's in August. Yeah, see, I have to highlight August with that, with your siblings. Okay, your siblings never understand and think I don't do enough. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like that you do work, but you're not you're not recognized with the work that you do, or the effort that you put in. And I mean, they've given me that to pass on to you for a reason, and I feel like you need to sit on that and honor that. And it's more about not you working with them, but working with you. Work on yourself and not worry about them, and then everything will slot in. Okay, who else have we got here? Expo's always a great day, isn't it? I won't be doing stage at the expo. I don't know if Linda's doing stage. I'm not sure of the lineup yet for stage presentations for Goulburn, but if you go onto the Living Wellness events page, you should be able to get all that information. Yep, you're welcome, sweetheart. Hope that helps you. So it's like you work on you, you do you. Okay, that's all you need to worry about. Don't worry about other people. Okay, Linda says that she's doing stage on Sunday. Okay, who else have we got on here? Let me just scroll back and see if I've missed people. So those have just jumped on. If you're on a channel that looks like there's only a couple of people watching and I'm ignoring you, I'm not. I'm streaming across multiple platforms, and it all comes back to a central point here. So I've got multiple platforms open at the moment. Okay. Either I've frozen. Hang on. Okay, what have we got there? Victoria, you're asking, is my relationship going to be okay? Right. There's definitely a lack of communication that's going on there. And it's not you, honey, it's the other party. Okay. So I am acknowledging that there needs to be work done on this, and unless it's tackled front on, and we've got two willing parties to work at this, I have to say I don't see it surviving. And again, it's no reflection on you. It's this is where it always, the saying, it takes two to tango, and I'm seeing it's coming down to a lack of the other party not wanting to do the work, or communication. That's what it, and there's always that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink it. But I'm just being shown here, there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. And why do I feel like with you that you've had this feeling of being trapped, or not being, you've been stuck? And you're not stuck. You are not stuck. I feel like I need to tell you that you're not stuck. Okay, but that's where I'm sitting at as of tonight. But again, if you're not familiar with me and how I work, and I always say to people at the beginning of each reading that when I do a reading, it's where I currently see you at on your timeline, and we have free will, which means we can change that timeline simply by making different decisions. But understand here, we've got two timelines, two different people, and we've both got free will here, so we can have timelines that are changing like this all the time. So, but that's where I'm seeing it as of tonight. Doesn't mean it will happen. We can make decisions that will take us on a bit of a different path, but that's what I'm seeing tonight, honey. I'm sorry. Okay, I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I always stay true to the information that I do get. Okay. Oh, Tamwa, how is Queensland, darling? You know what? When I was cooking dinner before, and I was washing up before the show, and I'm thinking, oh, I miss having Tamwa over for dinners. I miss the dinners. And I'm not flying all the way up there to have a dinner. I mean, I will get up there, but it's just nice when you're just a couple of streets up. Okay, so look, I've come up to 9 o'clock, which I'm only on here for the hour each week. I will be back on next week. If you haven't already liked my Facebook page, The Psychic Pinup, please go and do that. I will be live Tuesday, and I've just got to sort out another date with Linda Hughes. We're going to go back to back on live feed answering questions. So make sure you've liked the page just so you can keep up to date with what I'm doing. If again, I'm just going to give Goulburn a plug again. Saturday, the 6th of May, I'm doing stage show with Linda Yusuf at the Goulburn Club, where we are bringing messages through past loved ones to the audience. The following day, the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo at the Workers Club at Goulburn. And then, hang on, just off the top of my head, hang on, bear with me. Mind, Body, Spirit, Sydney Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in about 4 weeks, but I will talk about that when we get closer to the date. And I've got some other travel dates for around Goulburn and, not Goulburn, I've got Goulburn on the brain now, Canberra, back to Young, but I'll keep you posted with all of that as well as all that information comes to hand. So thank you, everybody. Thank you for joining me this evening. Pleasure to read for you, pleasure to connect with you. I will see you all probably next week. And again, if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the detail is there on the bottom of the screen, thepsychicpinup.setmore.com. That will take you through to my first available appointment, which I believe is Wednesday next week. And have a safe and wonderful week. Thank you. Bye.